Hey, it's that time of the week and here's your weekly Cyber Snapshot. This week, criminals clone a bank card while the victim is still on the phone. Staff directories from McDonald and Vodafone turn up for sale on the dark web, and more. Let's go. We start with a phone scam that is genuinely clever. Group IB has published research on a fraud combining a live phone call with 2 pieces of Android malware. A criminal rings the victim, pretending to be their bank, says there's a problem with their card, and talks them through installing an app. That app is a remote access tool called SpyNote, which hands over control of the phone. The app name is personalised with the victim's own name, so nothing looks out of place. The criminal then installs a second piece of malware, WindRelay, without the victim touching anything. When the victim is told to tap their card against the phone and enter their PIN, WindRelay reads the live exchange between card and phone and streams it to a card machine controlled by the fraudster. One case took 13 minutes, and the criminal also took out a loan in the victim's name. Next, a stolen data operation that has caught some very big names. Researchers at Hudson Rock have been tracking a seller on criminal forums offering internal staff directories taken from at least 9 major companies. McDonald tops the list with more than 1.7 million records, followed by Tata Consultancy Services, Vodafone and HCL Technologies. Hudson Rock reviewed the samples and say they look credible, matching the format of a standard export from Microsoft Azure and Entra directory services. The listings include names, work email addresses, phone numbers, job titles, reporting lines, and in some cases, administrator accounts. None of the named companies have confirmed this yet, so we'll treat it as a claim for now. But what matters though is how the sellers say they got in. And that is stolen credentials, most likely lifted from employees' laptops by password stealing malware. Now to what is becoming an increasingly common attack vector, the router sitting in the corner of your office. Researchers at Fortinet have documented a new botnet called Evooo1Bot, which has been taking over internet-facing routers and gateway devices since July. It targets kit from Netgear, D-Link, Tender, Alcatel, Telsquare and Mitsubishi Electric, getting in through known vulnerabilities, some of them nearly 20 years old. Once inside, it turns the device into a proxy, which means criminals push their own traffic out through our business broadband connections, and their activity ends up looking like it came from you. It also steals credentials, brute forces SSH logins, and can launch denial of service attacks. Fortinet has seen it active across Europe, North America, and Asia. From Office Kit to the Macs in your business, Jam Threat Labs has published research on a new Mac password stealer called AmnesiaStealer. It arrives through a fake GitHub download page that asks the user to copy a command and paste it into terminal. And that single paste installs everything. It then displays a convincing prompt asking for the Mac password and uses it to take keychain data, browser passwords, Apple Notes, Telegram sessions, and cryptocurrency wallets. And this is the clever part. The attacker can copy the victim's browser profile, complete with the accounts they are already signed into, and open it in a hidden browser on the same machine, which lets them walk straight into those accounts without needing a password or MFA. And finally, some good news and a lesson in third-party risk. Police in Brazil and Germany have arrested 4 people and charged 3 more over a €30 million bank theft. Back in November 2023, across just 4 days, the group made a string of unauthorised withdrawals from German online banking accounts. The funds were then laundered through Brazil and 4 European countries, and Brazilian police have seized assets worth up to 106 million reais. German federal police say the way-in was a software flaw introduced by a faulty update at a payment processing provider. Brazilian media have named the affected bank as Commerzbank, which confirms its customers were caught up in it, but says nobody lost money. And that's all for this week. Follow us for next week's Cyber Snapshot.